After extracting good quality coconut oil, we get a byproduct which is coconut oil cake. Now, this coconut oil cake, though it looks very dry, it still has 10 to 20% of oil in it, depending on how the oil is extracted. After extracting coconut oil from copra, the byproduct, which is the coconut oil chip, I said it still has 15 to 20% oil in it, which cannot be extracted further mechanically, but it can be extracted through the chemical process, which is the solvent extraction process. So, coconut oil blends with another chemical, that is the hexane, which is a petroleum derivative. Coconut oil doesn't blend with water, so that's why it's called as a solvent. We put the solvent on this coconut oil cake, and it absorbs the oil in it, and it forms a mixture that is a solvent of hexane and coconut oil. Now, then hexane is separated through distillation. No, hexane boils at 77 degrees, and coconut oil will boil only at 170 plus degrees. So, with the distillation, we separate out the hexane and we get the coconut oil further. Now, this coconut oil cannot be used directly. This has to be refined. So, that is neutralized, bleached, and deodorized. So, this is called as solvent extracted refined coconut oil. The cost of copra cake is very low. It's hardly 35 rupees to 40 rupees a kg. And the byproduct of that, which is the beak oil cake, it also sells at a similar range. So, this coconut oil is almost free. This refined coconut oil can be blended with our edible coconut oil, that is the crude coconut oil, and it can be sold as coconut oil. There is another way to make refined coconut oil from a cheaper source. Now, all the coconut that we get from the tree is not in the best quality. There are some which have gone bad, either during the sourcing or during processing. So these bad quality copra are called cout in certain areas. Oil is extracted through them mechanically, and this has a very high FFA. Now, good quality oil has less than 0.5 FFA. This bad quality oil has FFA which is much greater. It can go up to 20 FFA also. This is refined. That is, the FFA is removed by adding a base, by treating it with a base, which is potassium hydroxide. So, this process is called as neutralization. After neutralization, the bad odor is removed through deodorization, that is, heating the oil to a very high temperature and then removing the odor. Then it is being bleached. That is, the oil that is extracted from bad quality copra will have a dark color. This dark color has to be removed through bleaching, that is, passing through a bleaching earth to remove the dark color. So, this is then filtered to get a refined coconut oil. So, they get refined coconut oil from two sources. One is copra cake, another is the bad quality copra. So, this is called as coconut refined coconut oil. Again, the cost of bad quality copra is much lower compared to a good quality copra. Though there is a lot of cost involved in refining, the resultant refined coconut oil still costs lower than a good quality coconut oil. So, it makes it very attractive to blend. Now, there being coconut oil by itself, it blends easily with the crude coconut oil that is edible, that we all prefer to use, and it makes its way to the market. The refined coconut oil mixing with crude coconut oil can still be called as adulteration, because we are not getting the flavor and taste, aroma of that of a uh, natural coconut oil through this method, and it is of a cheaper price. Now, BAS considers the refined coconut oil as an edible oil itself. But the problem is when we project this refined coconut oil as the real coconut oil, natural coconut oil that we all like to use. There are many industrial applications of refined coconut oil where the properties of coconut oil is desired, but the aroma is not desired. For example, while making ice cream, so we want the flavor of vanilla, strawberry, or whatever ice cream that we are continuing. We don't want coconut to overpower these flavors. So this is when refined coconut oil we prefer. So uh, refined coconut oil, unlike all the other adulterants that we have mentioned, they are coconut oil and they are edible. So how do we differentiate between a refined coconut oil and a natural coconut oil? So because it has been refined or neutralized, the FFA is almost zero, whereas the natural coconut oil has some FFA between zero point 0.2 to zero point 0.5. So if it is super low, then it means it is refined. Refining, even a refined coconut oil, even after bleaching, it still has its dark color. Now, suppose we extract coconut oil from a good copra through a cold press process, it will appear transparent white. Now, this refined coconut oil will not be this transparent. The iodine value, saponification value, all these parameters are the same, even the refractive index. So, how can we detect? Now, if there is a refined coconut oil with the normal coconut oil, the aroma will be there only for some time, that is 15 to 30 days. Thereafter, it becomes very neutral and bland. So, if we detect a package like this, then it's sure that it has been blended with fine coconut oil. The normal practice in the industry is to use about 80% refined coconut oil with 20% of high roasted coconut oil. Why high roasting is required? Because the 20% of coconut oil should give the flavor to the remaining 80% to make it appear normal. So when, like I said, when the prices go up, these big players, they replace refined coconut oil with refined coconut testa oil, which comes at half of its cost.